right, with that out of the way, let's get into the first main topic today. And the first main topic today comes to us from Mark Huber, who writes, "A lot was made after the release of the first Avengers that it changed cinema. But in the 6 years since, no other major franchise has been able to replicate a successful cinematic universe. Universal's Monster Universe and the DCEU have all tried, and despite some individual movie success, none have succeeded. So my question is, did the Avengers really change cinema, or is the MCU just lightning in a bottle?" All right, thanks a lot for the question, man. Another one there, too, is, of course, Warner Brothers' giant monster universe, right? We've got Godzilla, King Kong, now we got Godzilla versus King Kong coming out, Godzilla 2. And like you said, that one's having some modest success as well. Not huge success, but modest success nonetheless. Look, here's the thing. What Avengers did was, it didn't change cinema as in, like, for instance, no movie coming out that changes cinema will make other movies succeed. I don't think that's what it means when you say you changed cinema. Because no matter what you do, that's not going to make other movies succeed. The way Avengers changed cinema, and I think most comic book movie fans would agree, whether you're a DC fan, Marvel fan of them both, whatever, is that it was the first real glimpse that these shared cinematic universes really can work. Nothing will happen that will make it work. That, oh, yeah, now that this is the magic formula, just do this and automatic box office success. Nothing will ever be able to do that. But what that Avengers movie did, by being a bigger movie than all of its individual pieces, because, that was one of the big questions, was that, well, everybody who's into MCU movies, they went to go see Captain America, they went to go see Iron Man, they went to go see Thor. So why should we expect that the Avengers movie would make a hell of a lot more than the individual pieces did? I mean, weren't all the Marvel fans going to go see it anyway? Well, there were a couple of things to that. Number one, the comic book genre was still maturing. It was still growing. But what happened with Avengers was it showed that when you do a big amalgamated cinematic universe team-up film, that film can exceed the sum of its parts. The total can exceed the sum of its parts. And it opened up a realm of possibilities for other filmmakers. So, while you might ask, and I understand why you're asking, that, hey, these other ones didn't succeed, so did the Avengers really change cinema? No, the Avengers really changed cinema because all these studios are now trying shared cinematic universe films. Whether it's, opening the door more for DC, whether it's the Warner Brothers giant monster movie, whether it's Universal trying to do their shared classic monster movie, like, regardless of their success, the success is up to the studios to make them successful. The fact of the matter is, by Avengers coming out and doing that, it kind of opened the door and showed that this is possible. And the proof of it changing cinema was that so many studios are now, you got Fast and the Furious trying to do their own cinematic universe now because we got the Hobbs and Shaw spin-off movie coming, all that kind of stuff. The fact that all these studios are now trying to do that, that's your proof that it did change cinema. It doesn't guarantee that every other place that tries to do it is going to replicate Avengers' success. Avengers just showed that this is what can be done, and then all the other studios started to follow suit. That's your proof that it did change cinema. Now, how big of a change of cinema was it? How important of a change of cinema was it? Was it a good change? Was it a bad change? These are all questions that are up for debate. But in asking the question, did Avengers really change cinema? Well, all you got to do is look at all the other studios and see that they have all tried to replicate what the MCU did. And that's what happened. A studio does something that really works, and then you see all the other studios try something similar to that. And that's kind of the proof in the pudding that it really did do something to change cinema. That's just the way I see it at any rate. What do you guys think? Jump down to the comments section and let me know your thoughts. All right, let's move on to the next.